take you on a cruise if you down. I might put that ass on snooze if you down. Maybe we could break the rules if you down. Just let me know if you down. We gon' win all the awards cause if you down. Big couple goals if you down. When I attention we go down if you down. Just let me know.
What's up guys, it's your girl LIANA and I am back at it again. I'm back at it again with another video. It's kind of like a continuation of what I went through when I gave birth to London. If you look back at my previous videos, I spoke about it and I was also very emotional about it. So I'm here to introduce Ashley, who Ashley is.
Hello guys.
So everybody wants to know who Ashley is. This is who Ashley is in person, but I'll get more into it. So again, when I first gave birth, London's dad wasn't around. We all know that he ended up in jail and he did a long time in prison. He did about 5 years. Yeah, so everybody had asked me, like, you know, what happened with that. When someone is gone for so many years, you kind of like lose love and, you know, they're just gone and things die out. So that's exactly what happened. As time went by, like I went through really bad postpartum, like I told you guys, and I had Ashley by my side. Ashley was the one who was there for me, and I don't know. I have guys no idea why she chose to be there for me, but I'm going to ask her in a few minutes. So yeah, I went through bad postpartum, as you guys know, and I felt really alone. It was just really bad for me. Ashley has been my friend since I'm like in junior high school. So in America, there's like elementary, junior high school, and then high school when you graduate. So I was probably like in the 7th grade.
I know he was like 13. 14,
yeah, I was like 13. So I was like in the 7th or 8th grade, one of those grades. And me and Ashley became really close when we were younger. And I think that we became so close because we all used to chill in the neighborhood. Everybody used to hang out together, everybody. And that's actually how I met her, through the people I hang out with, and then she used to hang out with them, and then we just all became really close. So I don't know, but I wanted to ask you, I want to tell you in your face, thank you for everything you do for me. And I also want to ask you, what made you be such a good friend and just stick by me?
Well, you know, we was younger, you know, and I had a lot of, you know, acquaintance friends and everything, but you know, it's rare when you have a friend that's, you know, there for you any time of the night, or, you know, let's say, you know, you hang out late and it's like, oh, I can't go home now, and then I'll call LIANA like, yo, can I go to your house? Boom, I got somewhere to stay, you know. So it was just like that. We just real close, and I don't know, we just was good friends, really good friends. You know, no problems, never disrespected each other, no betrayal, you know, just good friends. So that's how we're still here.
So I also wanted to ask, like, right, so when I had London, you had the opportunity to like meet her, you was there for me, and what made you feel like really close, like, you know, because you have to be able to grow an attachment for a kid or grow love for a kid, and what made you do that? Because I know you grew an attachment with London.
Yeah, definitely. I had a hard moment. It was a period of time I had a hard moment in life. So, and I was just talking to LIANA. We were sitting on the bed and London's jumping on the bed. I remember like it was yesterday. She was jumping on the bed. She was about maybe 2 years old. She really wasn't speaking that well. So I'm talking to LIANA and I'm just letting her know, you know, everything that's going on, you know, stress or whatever. So I start, you know, tears start coming down my, you know, my eyes, down my face. So I don't know, London saw it. She stopped jumping and she came right between us because we were sitting just like this. She came right between and so like this to me in my face and was like, like, you know, talking baby language.
Oh,
like,
so then she had to be younger than 2 because
yeah.
She was speaking really clear. She was speaking pretty
so
clear.
then 1, gonna be, sorry,
yeah, she was like
there.
1.
And she just went in my face, like, just to, like, it seemed like she was asking me, oh, like, saying it's gonna be okay, don't worry about it, don't cry or whatever. And I don't know, ever since that day, that just, like, touched me.
You?
Yeah, and I don't know. And
That's
after that, I've
dope.
just always been there. And she's a great kid, I'll tell you that much. She changed me as well, you know.
What made her change you? Like, why?
Well, you know, I was just hanging out in the streets, doing this, doing that, just hanging out. But then when she came in the picture, and you know, when I really had that connection, felt that, like, I just always wanted to be there. And she took me away from always hanging out or being outside in the street doing this, you know, doing crazy things or whatever. So it was a good thing, and I'm glad that it happened, and I'm glad that I chose to be there for you in London.
So guys, Ashley's definitely like she's a mom. She's definitely like this other mom, and she helped me raise her and do every single thing with her. And I'm really blessed, and I know you're really blessed too, because you never plan on having kids, right?
No. So I guess that was it for me. Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason. So Ashley never want kids like herself giving birth, but she decided to take this position, and her taking this position, she did a really, really, really great job. And we all do a great job raising London. I told you, it takes a village to raise a kid. And how did you feel when Shane came in the picture?
It was just so much like how Rob wasn't there. And then I was always worried that when he came that London wouldn't get the dad she needed, the father to be there, you know, with her, spending time doing, you know,
the best,
you know,
father and daughter thing.
Yeah, she needs that. Every kid needs a father, a mother, you know. You can have two mothers, but you know, a father's a father, a mother's a mother. You need both. It's just, it's a good thing.
So basically, when Shane came in the picture, you said, you know, you was always scared because Rob wasn't there.
Yeah, I didn't want just London around another guy, and I don't know what he's like, and I just didn't think it was a good idea at the moment. Plus, I believe Rob was coming out soon as well, and I don't know how would that work for you. He comes home, that's two guys, he's gonna spend time with his daughter, and Rob used to come around a lot. I don't know how that would make him feel, you know. So it was just a lot of things, and I was just like, through all of that, I just wanted to make sure London was okay.
Right.
And also you, in the sense, because if you're not good, how is that gonna work for London?
Right.
So I always let you make your own choices. I was always there. I would tell you what I think, but I would never tell you what to do. So I always let you see everything for yourself.
Right. So when Shane came in the picture, she was definitely kind of iffy, like, man, I don't know if this guy is here to stay or here to go. Nobody knew, right? Not even I knew. Not even Shane knew, right? Because I'm pretty sure he's not getting with me thinking like, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with this girl and die. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. And he came in the picture, and it was definitely a great experience, because he did the father figure, you know what I mean? And everybody, London was scared to let loose, because I always kept in mind that her dad is coming around and stuff like that. So London was a very respectful kid. And again, I don't want people to think like, wow, Rob was in jail, he didn't know. We kind of came to an agreement, like it just wasn't working out anymore. So he was aware of it, and he kind of, everybody, we both felt the same thing. I don't want people to think like, oh, while he was in jail, this happened. And I've read some comments where people were saying, oh, LIANA probably cheated, or LIANA did this and that.
No, you definitely didn't, because I used to tell you need to just stop doing what you're doing for him, honestly. But you gotta let people be and let them see.
Right.
So I just never say anything again. But yeah, she did a lot for him when he was in there. And I didn't think he deserved it, but what am I to say? She still did what she had to do, but she learned.
Right. So I did do a lot, and I realized that, you know, as time went by, and I don't regret anything I do for anyone. I actually take it for the greatest experience for myself, because nobody's ever gonna turn around and say, yo, she was the worst. You know, everybody will say like, yo, she was really there. Regardless of anything, LIANA was really there. So anything I do it from the heart. I don't regret it. But again, Ashley, I'm very blessed to have someone like Ashley help me raise London. It was really, really hard for me, and
it wasn't easy neither. I didn't know what I was doing half the time, but I just knew I was there.
Right.
What mattered to me is her knowing who I was, spending quality time doing whatever it was, but I just made sure she knew that I was there.
Right.
Always.
So that really helped me, and as things went by, Ashley became better and better and better.
Because I wasn't
like
good in the beginning, you know. Because
before she was everywhere, it was like it was like I would see her. She also had her own life, and then she lived like upstate.
Yeah, always
she
upstate.
Lived upstate with her partner and stuff like that. So, but she always managed to come down and help me out and still be there and be around. And her partner today, she is also like a really, really cool girl. She has, a cool young lady. She has 2 kids of her own, which are how old?
14 and 9.
She has a 14 and a 9-year-old. She has a daughter and a son, which my daughter and her daughter are really, really close. They love to play with each other all the time. And she's really thoughtful. Like, she does things that she don't have to do as well as a person. And she does it. They have their own way of being, right? Like, they're like shopaholics and stuff like that. I'm not a shopaholic, but they are, and they always like pick up the kids' stuff, and they do really awesome things. Nobody's perfect. Grant that. In the mix of London growing up, there's been times where like I was mad at Ashley and she didn't want to talk to me and stuff like that. But we always found a way to get past it. And through all those things and all those little mountains we climbed, she still managed to be there for London. So I don't know what makes her be here today, but whatever her reason is, like she said, she just fell head over heels for London for her own reason. And I thank her, because if I didn't have the support, I don't even know where the hell I would be, you know. So I'm really grateful for that. And guys, if you have a really good friend, don't take her for granted, or don't take him for granted. Guys,
and always work through it.
Work through it.
Unless it's really, really that bad that you can't come back from it. You know, everybody has their own reasons, but you can always work through it.
Yeah, you could definitely.
If it's worth it, you know?
If it's worth it, right? Always learn to be true, and I'm grateful to have a really good friend. I also had another good friend, which we no longer speak. I chose to walk away from that friendship because something was said to her, and then she changed completely, which was a lie. The situation where they said that I wanted to fight her and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
That was a complete lie. And
yeah, that was ridiculous, but...
Yeah, so me and that friendship had ended. So this is my longest, not my longest, but it's definitely my only closest friend right now in my life. My only closest friend.
Like family now.
Yeah, family.
Just
who
family.
spend holidays, who come around, who's always around every time.
Yeah.
That's Ashley, and that's who Ashley is. And I want to get London because I want London to explain to you guys how does she feel about Ashley. So give me a second. London's here. So London, how do you feel about Ashley?
I love her.
Okay. Guys, we were sitting here, she's like trying to figure out all the words. Why do you love her so much? Like,
she does everything for me. She's better. Yummy.
Oh yeah? So you see guys, I also give a lot of recognition to London to let her know I always want London to know who's there for her. I want her to be appreciative. I want to be gratitude. She needs to understand the people who's there for her, and she loves Ashley. What do you call Ashley? You call her the what, Mom?
Mommy. The second mom.
No, but what do you call her? What do you call her?
Mommy A?
No, what do you call her?
I'm the what mom?
Fun mom.
She's a fun mom. So I work a lot. And I'm always the one to like fix everything, clean everything, and then I have to.
Not that too. You the work,
Then the
strict.
videos, and
I'll be like,
let her.
Alright, just let her come with me. She could do it later, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like
She
I try to
gets
get her out of
away.
it, but
Mm-hmm.
with LIANA, she's the one that's just head on strong
Mhm.
and don't give no breaks. So
Ashley does all the fun stuff, and of course husbandito does all the fun stuff too.
Yes, of course.
So I'm stuck with the nag. I'm like the screamer or whatever.
Yeah.
But London loves Ashley a lot, and I don't take anything away from anyone. I'm very fair because, like I said, guys, these people mean a lot, and they did a lot, and that's how London feels about it herself. So we just ride the wave, guys. We just ride it out.
That's it.
Right?
Big family.
We a big family, exactly. Ashley's been here not since she was 1. The story she told you about. She told you about the first time that she really like wow.
Yeah.
But Ashley's been here since she's a newborn.
Yeah, it came out.
Newborn. She's been around with London, and
Also,
always,
I want to mention that it was a period of time when I was away for maybe a few months, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came back and to see her, she was looking at me like she didn't want to come with me. And I was like, oh my God, I could never stay away again. And that's why I said I would never stay away again.
So there was a period of time that she was gone, and then London was like, nope, like she didn't
Like,
want
she
to
didn't
talk
even
to
know
her.
me, yeah.
She was mad.
I was hurt. I said, oh no, that can't happen again.
And then that completely changed. She came back, and she was like boomerang in a week and stuff like that. But guys, this is who Ashley is. This is the story. And again, thank you so much. And this is what we are, a blended family.
Very blended. Very blended.
Very blended, guys. All right, so speak to y'all soon.
See you later.